Thank you so much for letting me know, Tony. Hello. Thank you, Christina. Yes, I have been having some technical difficulties and it had just now started to work. So I have a camera picture and now we have sound. This is great. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's 2:00 on Wednesday, Eastern Standard Time, that we get together, and then you get to use all of your own craft supplies from home, following along with the directions here. And then you can get these directions emailed to you on Monday sometime if you're on my email list. So go ahead and click that link in the description, or you can see that posted in our Facebook group, Stamp with Delight. So that's what I had said at the beginning. Now we'll go ahead and get started. So our card base is 11 by 5.5. And we'll go ahead and get out our trimmer because we're going to do some scoring here. I have a piece of Pretty Peacock. And yes, it is 5.5 tall by 11 long. So you can't get two bases out of one piece of cardstock. Hello, everyone. I am live today. So sometimes I pre-record and sometimes I go live. So I am seeing all your comments today. Let's go ahead and put this in at 3.5. We're going to score. No cutting. Put the cutting blade out of the way. Just scoring. 3.5. And we're going to go all the way to 6 3/4. Score again. And we're going to turn it over and put it right in the middle there at 4. It's actually not in the middle. 5 1/8. So this is actually not scored in the middle at all. So that was 3.5, 5 1/8, and 6 3/4. Tony, I hope you can stamp with us soon. I know you're having surgery soon. We'll be keeping you in our prayers for sure. Okay, so let me go ahead and put our trimmer out of the way. And we'll just burnish these folds with our bone folder. So this is our center fold. You'll see it's not quite in the center. And now we have these other folds that go the other way. So this is going to make kind of an M shape where the long piece is going to be in the back. So we'll go ahead and burnish these folds now. We have 2 mountains and a valley. So we've got this long bit in the back here, and this is how it's going to look when we put our card together. And now we can get our pieces out. So the next one was a neutral piece for decorating. This is actually going to go on the front. 3 1/4 wide by 5 1/4 tall. I did some stamping on mine already, but I'm going to be adding more to this in just a little bit, maybe at the end. So let's go ahead and put this on. This looks a little plain. This is going to be the background of something that I will add to this. So I'll go ahead and add that to the front, because that was the next piece. Again, that was 3 1/4 wide by 5 1/4 tall, just a piece of neutral. And then we're going to do our DSP number 1. This is 4 inches wide by 5 1/4 tall. I love these patterns. This is from the Frames and Flowers DSP. So this is going to go on the inside on the right. So let's go ahead and add that one. Right there. And a big shout out to my new team member, Lindsay, who told me that she was going to be watching live, or she told her mom that her mother-in-law, Tina, that she was going to be watching live today for the first time. So hello. She took advantage of one of the best starter kit specials ever. I basically doubled my team size this month. So if you like the Stampin' Up! Supplies and would like to get them for more than half off, you can go to join.orderwithdeb.com to take advantage of that. Let's go ahead and go to DSP number 2, 1 3/8 wide by 5 1/4 tall. 2 of these. So this will be these 2 pieces here. Again, from that same pack of paper. So pretty. I'm just going to put those right there on this kind of mountain in the middle here. All right, putting it here in the center. So there we've got two pieces right here. Those were, again, 1 3/8 wide by 5 1/4 tall. And now let's go ahead and add our pieces to the front here. I have this beautiful stamp, You're Such a Blessing. This is from the Grateful Blessing stamp set. I love that. So I'm going to put that there, but I'm also going to use some of these die cut pieces from that same pack of paper to kind of decorate the front. So let's see, I'm going to maybe add a little bit of seal here so that those can kind of pop out from the background there. Something like that, I think. Maybe up a little further. Like that. Yeah, that looks cute. That's you're gonna watch the replay. We'll see you later. And welcome back. All right, so here's our greeting on the front. And I will decorate, I think I'll decorate with this little one here and pop that maybe up on a dimensional. Where did my dimensionals go? Hello, Sharon. All right, so there's one here. Now we're going to do something fun on the inside. I have on your sheet, you get same as base, 1 1/2 by 3 1/4, 2 of these. So we have 2 of these pieces. And then we have some neutral cardstock at 1 3/8 by 3 1/8, 2 of these. So I did some stamping on these. These are for some sentiments, but you could probably decorate those with pictures as well. Those are going to go straight onto those 2 panels. And then we also have another neutral piece, 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. And this is going to go on the inside for your writing piece. Hi, Rachel. You're going to watch the replay later too? Perfect. All right, so we're going to adhere these 2 pieces, and these are going to do something fun in a minute. So this goes here. It's going to be a skinnier border here, 1/8 of an inch around instead of the 1/4 inch. That way it gives you a little bit more room for the stamping. All right. And see, I have some extra space here. So I want this one on the top, I think, and then this one underneath. And I'm going to add this cute little flower down here. And this is going to go about right here. So let's go ahead and add this now. This is plenty of room for, maybe I'll put it over here since there's flowers right here. I'll put it on this side. And when we close this, remember, this doesn't cover the entire front. So that's why this piece is so small. And we're going to push it over to the left side for the inside. So when I add this, I just want to make sure that when I close it, it's not showing. So I'll center that top to bottom and then kind of leave the same amount of gap here on the DSP. That should be fine. Yep. And it covers it just perfectly. Okay. So now here we're going to look at my sample here to make sure I'm doing this right. Okay. So this one is going to go on the top and we're going to add it to this side of this little mountain. So I want to add glue to the back of the right side. So I'm going to use Seal Plus and I'm going to run it a little bit towards that center mountain fold here. And then a couple lines over here. Then I know that I've got some glue where I need it, and I'm going to put that right in that fold and right up against the top there. So that's where that's going to go. So that's that piece. Isn't that fun? So the other one is going to go on the opposite side down here. So we'll do the same thing, only we're going to add adhesive to the left side. So again, I'm going to add it a little bit closer to that center line because I don't want to go over too far on here and have it stick to both sides. That's why I'm adding it to this piece. I guess I could add adhesive all the way to that piece, but it doesn't really matter. All right, so we've got adhesive on the back left of this one, and we'll fold that so we don't go past that fold line down here. And I'll push that so that it's flush up against the bottom there, and then give it a press. So now we have this cool mechanism in the middle here, just like that. Oh, isn't that so pretty? Yeah, I love the colors too, right? This paper is just, I love it. Frames and Flowers, DSP. So here we have this extra little flower. I want to add this just kind of floating off of this panel right here because we have some space here because this sentiment was a little bit smaller. I'm just going to add a little bit of glue to the top there and kind of let that float off right there. So that kind of gives it a little fun pop up right there. And let's go ahead and add some embellishments, and then this card is done, but stay tuned for our alternatives because we always do some alternatives. I'm going to be using the Neutrals adhesive back sequins, and we could really do any color, excuse me, any color from here, but you know, this brown really pops here. This is kind of like a copper or a bronze rather. So let's go ahead and get out my take your pick tool. I love this with the little putty on the end. So all I have to do is just kind of push and grab these pieces, and then I don't have to worry about fiddling with them with my hands. Ooh, let's put that in the flower center. That looks really cool. And we'll add a few smaller ones kind of dotted in between here. Maybe like this. Oops. Okay. Oh, I picked up some paper, so I ripped the paper a little bit. How did I do that? Okay, that one's dead, and we'll just pick a new one. Let's do this, and we'll do one more up top here. There. All right, so we'll put that to the side. Now this card is done. You're such a blessing. Wouldn't this be so nice to receive? You are loved, grateful for you. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, so this is card number 1, and I did do a matching envelope. Our envelopes are back in stock. Hooray! So that is card number 1, and please vote in the comments. That does help more people find my video. Oh, you know what? I made 2 envelopes for this and didn't even realize. I have 2 envelopes. So this one is using the little pieces from the paper. That one's pretty. Yeah, I'll just save that other one for another card. Super pretty. Okay, we're going to use this one. Now, our second card right here is using the To Market DSP. I just cut out a bunch of pieces from the Designer Series paper. And the stamps are from My Small Business and Attention Shoppers. So this one, I actually added another pocket right here for a gift card. And the measurement for this one is the same as the front, only it's 3 inches tall, and I just cut out a little notch. So I think it's, 3 1/4 by 3 inches. And I just did the gluing around the edges there. So that's an easy way to add a gift card slot. I'll just need to make another card, Tony says, for the other envelope. Yes. So here's our card. And I wanted to point out on this paper, there's some designs on every paper, right, that have cool designs that you can cut out that are kind of cut off on the edges. Don't discount those images. You can use them on your envelopes because this one had kind of a flat edge to the side, and I just used it on the envelope because it looks perfect right there, right? So save those pieces for envelopes. All right, there's card number 2. And here is card number 3 using the Full of Life DSP. I used this last week too. It's so colorful and fun. And I'm using the Crafting with You stamp set. So it has this cool die cutting machine. Life is better when you're crafting, of course, right? And so we've got all these little pieces that are part of that die set. I accidentally cut my front paper too small, so I added some patterned paper here too. And one of my favorite dies from this set are these scissors. Love, 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 love these scissors. You inspire me, sending you a handmade hug. So fun and colorful, right? Yeah, Tony loves this paper too. Aren't these scissors so stinking cute? Oh my gosh. All right, so there's the 3 cards. Please pick your favorite. You can put blessing or the shopping or the crafting in the comments here on Facebook or YouTube. I certainly appreciate all of your comments and watching all of these things. I've been getting so many wonderful comments and things lately, so I really appreciate the support from all of you. And again, if you would like to get over $200 worth of Stampin' Up! Products for $99 in free shipping, please go ahead and go to join.orderwithdeb.com and you can get the starter kit and get 80, it's a ton of stuff. So it's a bunch of the in color stuff for free, over $82 worth of in color products, and then you get to pick your pick of 125. So definitely worth looking at. It is ending at the end of May, so I really only have today and 2 more days, and then it's gone. So please make sure that you look at that. We also have my delightful card club coming up, and the end for the signing up for June is the end of the month also. And my Sweet and Simple card class you can order at orderwithdeb.com and get that kit mailed to you for free. So we've got a bunch of things going down. Thank you so much, Julie. Like my hair. Yeah, I did get it cut. Okay, so let's go ahead and say goodbye. But I appreciate all of you watching and commenting. Love you guys. Bye.